The whole promise of the World Wide Web was to have this web of documents that were all connected together. So we need to be able to link from our document to other documents. We need to be able to link to our document from other documents. And ideally, we want to be able to link within documents as well, especially as they get lengthy. Anchors are the key way that's going to enable us to do that. Now, an anchor can either be a source or a target for linking. You think about your experience on the web, a source is one of those clickable links, something you can engage with and have it then take you to some other resource or other item on the web. A target is the thing you're actually trying to get to. The way we represent this in our HTML is we use the A or the anchor tag, and we can use that with a name to specify a target. This is a location within a document where you can link to. If we use the anchor tag or the A tag with an href attribute, where we provide a URI to a particular document, or a document plus another anchor name, then we use that as the source. That's where you'd see that clickable link by default in your documents that you're viewing. When we create these links, so we're looking at our HTML document, in our example, that's our large orange document here in the middle. We want to be able to link to other documents, maybe within our own website or somewhere else on the web. Those links, then when we create them, can be either absolute or relative. Now, an absolute link is where we provide the absolute full path to a particular HTML document. You can see in this example, we're providing the protocol with HTTP and the server name and the actual path to the document here for page 1 HTML. That's going to allow us to go reference that page on some other server. But if we assume that we have these other files, file 1 and file 2 here on the left, in a content folder, then we can use a relative path such as this, which is relative to the current document I'm in. The reference is I'm in this, starting in my directory. I'm going to look in the content folder and then find this file1.htm. So we have absolute, which you would use if you're going outside of your site, and relative paths, which you'll often want to use in your own site, which allows you to pick up your pages, move them to different servers, and have them located in different places. They're not then dependent on where they're hosted. Now, when we create those anchor tags, we certainly have the URI, but we also have the representation of the link. Is it some text that I can click on? Is it an image? Whatever we want it to be, that's what we include inside of the anchor tag. Its content becomes the source where we can click on that and follow the path. A note about relative URIs. Remember from the initial talk when we looked at the head element, we do have a base element that can go in the head of your document that provides the base path for any relative links. So if you didn't specify a base, everything would be relative to the document. If you specify the base element, any relative paths are going to be relevant to that, or relative rather, to that base URI.